Greetings and salutations from the headquarters of the Invisible University. I'd like to congratulate you. You have been accepted as a student. So what is the Invisible University and why would I accept somebody like you? Well, because you're like me. You're alive and wondering, what am I going to do in this life? What am I going to get out of this life? How do things really work? This is a question that can last your entire life. And I'm not going to say I have the answers, but I have the best questions. I have ways of gaining insight into how things really work. Why? Because I was lucky enough to break all the rules. I was lucky enough to be a teenage outlaw in the 70s. I did a lot of crazy things, and that kind of gave the basis for the rest of my life, which was thinking outside the box, playing outside the game, finding the hidden agenda, not following the agenda, not following the rules, not doing what everybody else did, but actually running as fast as I can away from the normal life that people think is acceptable. And it turned out well for me. I got paid to travel. I worked in 24 countries, and I loved that. I created 16 companies. I've had very successful relationships. I live in a great place. I'm surrounded by lots of great people. But I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to give something back. I chronicled a lot of things I found, did, and learned in this book called The Invisible University. The subtitle is Everything You Needed to Learn in High School But Were Not Taught. And this is not for high school kids. It's for lifelong learners. However, it was inspired by high school kids. I have 2 kids in high school, and there was a gathering in my living room of them and their friends, and we were all just talking casually about every subject. But I kept telling them things that kind of wowed them. And they said to me in the end, I wish we'd learned this kind of stuff in high school. So they asked me to teach a course, which I taught. And the synopsis from the course grew and grew and grew and had a baby. And that baby is this book, available on Amazon. I think you might be pleasantly surprised because everything in here I back up with life experience, and a lot of things I've done normal people would not do. But there are things you can do. I had great teachers. One of my teachers had been in counterintelligence. He was basically an agent for the United States government in espionage. And he taught my teacher, who was a professor of philosophy at NYU, Professor Tom Hickey, and he taught him that life is not as it appears. That no matter what the narrative is, the agenda, the things that people think are normal are just on the surface. Unless you find the hidden agenda, not only will you never know what's really going on, but you'll never be able to take advantage of it. So take advantage of the hidden agenda. I write about it, I describe it in The Invisible University, and I would like you to benefit from it. I wrote it for you. Enjoy.